Hello everyone, welcome back to London Code supported by Newton School. It's so good to see you all here. So आज की वीडियो थोड़ी सी डिफरेंट होने वाली है फ्रॉम व्हाट वी यूजुअली डिस्कस ऑन आवर चैनल व्हिच इज बेसिकली डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स इन एल्गोरिथम, ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, नेटवर्किंग, cloud engineering, etc. So today we are going to discuss about how you can excel your career in IT industry. So if you are going to start your career in IT, if you have started your first job or if you have started your first internship, then what are the few tips that you can keep in your mind and boost your growth? So these are all from my personal experiences and feedbacks that I have received from people I admire in IT industry. So I hope this video is going to be really useful for you, and if yes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So without any further delay, let's get started with the video. So the first tip is be very clear in your communication with your management and everyone else involved with you in your projects. So this will help you in preventing many issues like misunderstanding over project requirements, timetables and spillovers. So all you need to do is keep everyone updated and everyone in the loop for whatever is happening in your project. So for example, कई बार ऐसा होता है जब आप अपना सिस्टम डिज़ाइन करते हो तो कुछ न्यू रिक्वायरमेंट्स बीच में ऐड ऑन होती रहती है, राइट? जिसकी वजह से आपका जो सिस्टम डिज़ाइन है वो कई बार चेंज होता है एंड यू हैव टू डू सम इटरेशंस एज वेल. सो उसकी वजह से क्या होता है, आपके जो प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं वो स्पिल ओवर में जा सकते हैं. नाउ इफ यू आर नॉट कम्युनिकेटिंग दिस थिंग टू योर मैनेजर और मे बी द टीममेट्स यू आर वर्किंग विद, देन इट इज़ पॉसिबल कि उन्हें आइडिया ही नहीं है कि प्रोजेक्ट में क्या चल रहा है, एंड दैट इज वाई दे वुड नॉट बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड वाई द project is getting extended. So it's always better to communicate what is happening in the project so that everyone is aware about all these changes and everyone is in the loop and at the same page. The second tip is research first before asking any question. So it might be difficult at the first time to keep up with the conversations, but you should always ask questions after conducting your own research. But the important point is always ask questions if you are in doubt. So why I am saying this, that you have to do your own research, it is because it's always better to show that you have done your own research and you have done your homework before asking any question to someone, because you also have to respect other person's time and energy, right? So it's always great if you have done your own research, that it might be possible that you have solved almost all of your questions. But even then, if you have some doubts, then always reach out to people who can answer your queries and maybe provide some resources to you so that you can go through those resources and solve your doubts. So the third tip is try to fully comprehend your projects. So it might be possible that it is challenging at first and it is quite overwhelming if you are getting a huge database at first, but true software development isn't about how well you code, but it is about how well you are able to solve the problem. And I'm not saying कि आप starting से ये से 100% perfect products बनाओगे, but it's always great कि अगर आप जिस भी project पर काम कर रहे हो उसको समझो अच्छे से कि वो उसका use case क्या है, उसका impact क्या होने वाला है, how it is affecting the users, कौन कौन सी matrices इससे affect हो रही हैं. So developing a product and coding for a product is a different thing, but developing a good system design is a completely different skill, जो I would suggest you to start focusing on from the start of your career. The fourth tip is it's normal to make mistakes. Everyone does. So instead of keeping it to yourself, remember to learn from them and not to repeat it again in future. And also share them with your teammates so that they can help you to find a solution for that mistake so that you can solve it as quick as possible. And also, if you think that this was a valuable lesson, then do share it with your teammates so that no one else will repeat that mistake again in the future, right? So it would be a learning for all of you, even if जो mistake है वो आपकी साइड से हुई है, but it's always good कि आप दूसरों को भी बता रहे हो ये mistake क्यों हुई थी, इसका root cause क्या था, how you improved on it, and आपने इससे cope up कैसे किया, so that in future अगर किसी को similar problem होगी, so that they can reach out to you or they can solve it by themselves. The fifth point is get regular rest to keep up with your productivity. It's a myth that the more hours of work you do, the more productive you are, because if you are not focused, then putting long hours of efforts will not guarantee you a quality product, right? So please take care of your mental health and physical health. If you are working on a rigorous project, then please take care of your timelines while taking care of yourself. सो टाइमलाइंस का मतलब ये नहीं होता कि आप अपनी हेल्थ को स्टेक पर रख लो या फिर अपना ध्यान ना रखो. इट्स ऑल अबाउट कि हाउ प्रोडक्टिव यू आर, हाउ फोकस्ड यू आर एट अ पर्टिकुलर टाइम. ज़्यादा घंटे काम करने से ये नहीं होगा कि आपका प्रोजेक्ट जल्दी कंप्लीट हो जाएगा इफ़ यू आर नॉट इन द राइट स्टेट ऑफ माइंड. Now the sixth point is investigate several fields and learn from your environment. Projects are not the only source of learning. So we all know कि explore हम जितना ज़्यादा करेंगे उतना हमें variety of fields के बारे में knowledge मिलेगी and उतना ही हमारा domain increase होगा, right? So it's always great कि अगर आप starting of the career से ही इस चीज़ को थोड़ा ध्यान में रख रहे हो and you are able to understand every field. I'm not saying कि आप perfectly उन fields के बारे में जानो, but at least explore them and हैव अ बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि उस फील्ड में क्या होता है, क्या क्या रिक्वायरमेंट्स होती हैं, सो दैट यू नो कि आप जिस फील्ड में हो क्या वही आपके लिए बेस्ट फील्ड है और इज देयर एनी अदर फील्ड आउट देयर विच कैन बी बेस्ट फॉर यू. सो उसके लिए आपको एक्सप्लोर करना पड़ेगा एंड उसके लिए आप क्या कर सकते हो. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ़ यू आर अ सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर, सो आपका मोस्टली जो प्रोजेक्ट होगा वो डेवलपमेंट से रिलेटेड होगा, कोडिंग से रिलेटेड होगा, राइट. बट इफ़ यू हैव सम इंटरेस्ट इन डेटा एनालिसिस, देन आपके जो पार्टनर टीम्स है, डेटा एनालिसिस टीम और डेटा साइंस टीम, उनके साथ आप कॉन्वर्जेशंस करो, उनसे समझो कि वो कैसे डेटा एक्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं, कैसे उन्हें एनालाइज करते हैं, क्या क्या टूल्स यूज़ करते हैं, एंड यू कैन use those queries in your projects as well to analyze the impact of your project, right? So it's a good skill for a software developer as well अगर आपको data analysis आता हो. और for example the UI UX designer team, so उनसे आप समझ सकते हो कि यूज़र का क्या पर्सपेक्टिव होता है, वो यूज़र डेटा कैसे कलेक्ट करते हैं एंड उनसे फीचर रिक्वायरमेंट कैसे कलेक्ट करते हैं. तो ये सारी जो स्किल्स हैं ये सिर्फ आपकी सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट पे काम नहीं आएंगी, बट इट विल गिव यू एन ओवरऑल पिक्चर ऑफ हाउ अ सॉफ्टवेयर इज बिल्ड, नॉट जस्ट डेवलप, नॉट जस्ट अ कोडिंग पार्ट, बट उसका क्या इम्पैक्ट होता है यूज़र के ऊपर एंड हाउ इट इज़ एक्चुअली वर्किंग इन अ प्रोडक्ट सेंस. So the next point is always keep updating yourself with the new tech stack and technologies which are coming in IT industry. So for example, if you are an Android developer and you want to switch to a web development role, then you have to first learn about what is web development and how to build applications in web. For that, you can enroll in some good courses. For example, the one which is provided by Newton School, Full Stack Web Development course. Link is available in the description box. You can directly click on the link and enroll in the course. So with such courses, you can update yourself with new skills and find new job roles for yourself. And the last point is enjoy the process. Participate in enjoyable activities, engage in stimulating conversations, and cherish the moments you are getting. Because of course, this moment or this stage of your life will not come again. So enjoy the process and all the very best for your future.